matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Huskers will kick it away to get this game going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass. It's Sharp. Makes a quick catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year. Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They're going to run it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
The Bruins pick up enough for a first down here. To throw, it's Sharp. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Off the RPO, far to the right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. When the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's early. but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up the first down like this.
And the Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Short pass finds the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quick throw, the catch is made. The Bruins pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It gets your hands a little shaky.
To throw, it's Sharp. On the run here, lets it go. And this time it's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Bruins are in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
On the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Nebraska.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's sharp. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. He can go. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Huskers. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. The ball is caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Looking to throw. It's sharp. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Here's the target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. The Bruins offense is on the move now.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. Past the 20. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. UCLA offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick 6 in the last possession. The DB's backing off from the line now. To throw, it's Sharp. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He hands it off from the gun. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Breaks through the tackle. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah.
And he's corralled just short of the line of scrimmage. That'll be credited as a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Looking to scramble. Finds his man. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Running out of time in the pocket. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Sharp. The receiver grabs it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
One man in the backfield will get the football. The Bruins look to keep this drive moving.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Sharp. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Buying time now, rolling to his left. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission.
It seems the coaching staff just wants to get to the half and make some adjustments with their team instead of trying to shorten the deficit before the half.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bruins will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Third down, out of the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive moving. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Oh, he's bringing it back at the 30, inside the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway, they set the offense up in great field position. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Sharp. Touchdown, Bruins! They finish off the scoring drive. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Nebraska, 35, UCLA, 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. There's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. The Huskers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff to the single back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his target.
Boy, they love throwing to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Now it's second down here. Trying to flex the ground game. The running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. Look out, room to run here. Breaking tackles and going. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense trots back out on the field again. Looking downfield, it's Sharp. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, UCLA. There was no catching him that time.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Handoff to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw caught over the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And the Huskers will have 1st and 10 here. grinding away on the ground. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. QB bootlegs here. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
At the 43-yard line. Now, a 4th down.
The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now from the 25. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Sharp. It's caught. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Back to pass. It's Sharp. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Number 3.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
That makes the score. Nebraska 49, UCLA 28.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee.